owner of Newhomeprograms.com. I'm so excited because we're about to go live back there, KPRC2. So you can actually log online or actually watch it on your TV if you're home. But I'm so excited because I have here one of our original home buyers before we actually open our offices in the state of Florida. Today we're in Houston though. So with me here is Sandra Gutierrez. And how are you feeling today?
Nervous.
Yes?
Never done this.
Oh, come on, you know me. So.
Yep.
Tell me, when you guys decided to buy a home, why did you wanted to buy a home in the first place?
We had just had our first daughter.
Okay.
She was months old. The apartment we were in was just too small.
Yes.
The area was not good at all. So we knew we wanted to plan a good place to raise our kids. Well, now 3. But that's pretty much why.
So you knew you needed a home. Did you know what were the steps to follow?
No.
Okay.
We didn't know.
Were you ready when you said, I want to buy a house, I'm going to go online, I'm going to look at new home programs, I'm ready, I want to buy it. Were you ready?
No.
So what happened after you logged in your information in new home programs?
We sent in, submitted for our credit.
Okay.
You contacted us back up and you said, it's no good. We have to bump it up because it was not where a mortgage would approve us.
Right. So Newhomeprograms.com is a real estate company it's the place where you go to all your real estate solutions. And one of the programs that we actually started with Sandra was our credit enhancement program, where if you don't have the score where to buy, we actually put a customized plan for you in order to get to that point where you can only get approval for a home, but also down payment assistance?
Down payment assistance.
So you're saying that your score came up.
It did. 3 months.
3 months. It took 3 months.
3 months.
Okay, so this is back in when?
2011.
2011. So again, one of the originals. We opened our doors in Houston in 2010. And so I couldn't get anybody to come out from 2010, but Sandra was graciously enough able to come in today. So in 2010, in 3 months back then, you were able to get your scores up,
Yes.
and then you not only got an approval from the lender, they said, hey, by the way, what?
About the down payment assistance.
My first Texas home, she was able to participate in the bond program in the state
Of Texas.
and they paid everything.
Everything. Yes.
Pretty much her closing costs were covered by the builder
Yes.
and her down payment were covered by the state of Texas.
Yes.
And you bought, what kind of home did you buy?
We bought an LGI home in Rosario.
And you're sharing, so
Texas.
it's a brand new home. She built it from the ground up.
Yep.
Still lives there, and now you have how many kids now?
3.
3 kids. So they're filling out that house.
It's already
quickly.
filled. It quickly filled up. It was too small at the time. Now it's just too small.
And you know what? We're about to get ready to list that house, so stay tuned. If you're living in Rosario and you have a house, I may have it for you. But also another thing that I wanted to share is like we are connected on Facebook, and I see these kids grow. I feel like they're my nieces and nephews, honestly. She's always sending me the pictures. But anyways, tell me about the experience that you had with New Home Programs.
When we first contacted Milly was because my sister-in-law, Rosemary, gave us your number.
That's right.
We were just like, this is going to take forever. It's never going to get here. Nope. We contacted her. She told us, come down to the office. She just, 3 months, our credit was good. We went back. Well, she actually came to us to choose our floor plan. She goes, you guys are approved, pre-approved for the loan. So she came to us. We told her our area where we wanted to stay and live. Well, now she comes to us, shows us the floor plans. Everything was so surreal. Is this even happening? I didn't think so.
So the question that everybody's asking right now, I can feel it from the
What
waves.
is this?
How much did it cost you to fix your credit?
0. Nada.
Zero, cero in Espanol. I don't know how to say
Nada.
it in Hebrew. So, okay, but we are a realtor, so we hand walk you through the entire process, starting with, you can't buy right now, but don't worry about it. We'll put a plan together, and then we got you to that plan. We got you qualified, And now you have the program, the loan. Now choose which home you want to be in your area, bought and still connected.
Yes.
Isn't that awesome? And today she's here sharing her testimony. Those programs are still happening. I want to present somebody else to come in, and actually this is going to be a treat for you. Lex and April Paxtons are going to come in just a second, because I just want to share that testimony. It's awesome. So Sandra, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to tell the people before you go and watch us live back there?
If you're looking to buy a home, this is the lady who you need to contact. It's a must. A must. We're about to contact you again.
There you go. So we have now 70 agents in our area. I mean, we are expanded to the state of Florida, and we are continue to grow because it's about you people. So if there is a need, we are there. So Sandra, thank you so much. We're going to have the next family come over and give their testimony. So, but wait a minute. Besides the down payment assistance, you got something else.
Yes. And
What was that?
The MCC program.
Tell them what that is.
An MCC program is pretty much where
The IRS?
the IRS money back, yes.
The IRS actually pays you back.
They pay you back every year when you file your taxes a percentage of the entrance that you paid that year.
So this is it. Mortgage credit certificate, okay?
Yes.
So up to 40% of the entries that you pay, because there's no state income tax in Texas. So hello, homeowners, if you don't have it, well, sorry, you can do it next time you buy, but it's available. So anyways,
That's right.
thank you, Sandra,
Thank
so
you.
much for allowing us to do this today. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
So, okay, so now I'm going to have a veteran, a military veteran that is also a man in blue. The man in blue, and I don't mean this blue, I mean in uniform. And he's not in uniform today because I forgot to tell him to come in uniform. Lex, how are you?
I'm fine, you never
Oh, he's always so serious, but he's a big teddy bear, okay? And this is his queen, Mrs. Paxton. This is April Paxton. We're in the month of April, my birthday month. I'm feeling so, festive, still, I celebrate the whole month.
Yeah.
Right?
We do too.
There you go. So we're in good company. So when did you buy?
April of 2015.
April is a good month.
Yes, it is.
And tell me, how did you get connected with Newhomeprograms?
We were connected to Newhomeprograms through Veterans United.
Right.
Because again, he is a 20-year U.S. Air Force veteran.
Okay. Veterans United is the fourth largest lender in America that our men have, that can actually get the benefit from. And they were connected with us, and so we had that first meeting.
Yes.
What happened in that first meeting?
The first meeting, I just remember thinking this is actually achievable, because initially we didn't think that it was possible, but after speaking with you, Milly, you made us understand that this is definitely something that we could do. It was in our reach.
Right. So we didn't have to do our credit enhancement program because you were already qualified, but there were still items that you didn't know in the process, what to expect, money out of pocket, right? You just knew that you wanted a home,
Yes.
right? And so you're a police officer, and was there any program that you actually were able to participate as a Men in Blue?
Yes, the Hero Program.
The Hero Program, that's right. We were able to do that. The builder was actually able to compensate or give it as a thank you for your service, not only in the military, but a firefighter, police officers, in the medical field. If you're in that field, in any of those fields, you actually can take advantage of this program. So, was it easy? Tell them about your experience. What happened? Was it difficult?
No, it was easy. It was really easy. Like, I just remember thinking, like, this is, again, just the most achievable process possible. We appreciated how hands-on you were.
Yeah.
I'm very hands-off,
Right.
so for you to take the lead and take care of everything, that was priceless for me.
I
We
appreciate
did
that.
the first meeting, of course, but then there was a time where you came and you went through the walkthrough with us.
That's right.
You were there with us when there were other issues with the builder. You spoke on our behalf for us, and we really appreciated all that you did for us.
There There you go. So we not only just show you the houses, we're going to stay with you through the process. So we went. I do remember there was an issue at the end with closing, right? And we took a little longer. So things are going to happen, right? But you want to make sure that you have the right guidance in order to actually achieve that goal. Anything you want to tell them?
I think that, it's important that we understand all of your programs, because even though initially we did not use the credit program through Newhomeprograms, that's something that we can recommend to other people.
Right.
Because I understand that if you operate in business the way you did with us, then all of your programs, you're going to operate the same way. Again, just really hands-on. And so we recommend you guys to everybody all the time.
Appreciate that.
And even for future things for us, we're going to, sell and buy some land.
There you go.
And we'll definitely reach out to Newhomeprograms again.
Which, by the way, we have the 2% seller program. If you're not a buyer, but you are in a home and you think that you're going to upgrade or downgrade, Newhomeprograms can also help. Lex, what else do you want to tell them? Anything in your field? Do you think that the people that you work with, can they take advantage, even if they're not in the street, but in
Absolutely, they can.
You
Yes.
think so?
And the ease of the process was the most important thing for me.
Yeah.
How easy everything was.
That's awesome.
And especially for you guys, because you're so busy.
I was working night shifts,
Right.
so you were able to take care of everything for me while I was sleeping during the day.
That's
That's always good.
That's right. So he's one of once in a while I get this. I just closed another guy that he is actually a correctional officer, and these guys are different shifts, and so he will be available from 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock to talk to me. Oh my goodness! So we try to make it, even though that's my preferred time to nap, right? We still make it work. So there's right now there's a lot of technology in place. So I'm so grateful that you're able to come today. I mean, it's been a couple of years now that I haven't seen you, but we communicate. There's always information available to you guys. So don't leave until we take that picture with the group, if you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I wanted to bring Liliana today because her house was like a palace. So pretty, right?
Thank you.
And how did you find out about me? Because you call me.
Yes.
How was that?
Actually, we decided to sell our house with my husband, and I got the idea first, and I told my husband it's time for a change, and what better opportunity to do it before the year ends.
Right.
That was at the end of 2016.
But you didn't originally list it with us.
No. I went first with another realtor, and we weren't happy at all. I wasn't happy with the pictures. I'm very picky with pictures.
She was very picky.
She took very good pictures. So I told my husband we need to find somebody else. So he had one of his friends at the office recommend him.
Yes, it was a referral.
Milly. And he said that he sold his house in one day.
Yes.
So that was a record time.
So Lily and George, I have to mention George because George's the one your husband,
yes.
He's probably at work right now, so he'll see this later. But George called me and said, my wife will take care of everything. You call my wife, right?
Yes.
And so she said, Milly, I had already listed with somebody else. We did not like the picture, so at the time I had a photographer. But now, I was telling you earlier, now we have a virtual tour camera, right?
Yes.
It's like you're in a video game and you're inside the house. So Mr. or Mrs. Seller out there, if you need listings, you should go to Newhomeprograms.com and look at our tours because it's absolutely amazing, right?
No, and actually the pictures, she hired a very good professional photographer, and she took a beautiful picture of my house. There is a lot of lighting, and it's beautiful, a lot of light, and it's beautiful, my house. So it was true, and the picture that you saw online, that's why my house, everybody was liking my house all the time.
Everybody was coming through, everybody wanted to be qualified to buy it, so it stood there, but we sold it, and now, that was the happily ever after for that house. It actually sold it to a really nice family with the same family size, right? And they were very nice.
Yes, I told Milly, if you need to buy a buyer, I want to have a family of 2 kids, the husband and wife, so we can feel that our house is in good hands.
Yeah, very good neighborhood.
She did good. She did good. I'm very proud of her, and I want her to help helped me to find another home, and she did it, and we are happy now in a new house.
Yeah,
And
you're
my
about
daughter's
to move in on the 1st.
On May 1st,
On the May
yes.
1st, so, and possibly working with more family. Liliana, you're so awesome. So anything you want to tell the sellers now? We're talking to people who are at home and they're like, well, I don't know, if this is a time. You want to tell them anything?
Well, actually, when we decided to sell our house was at the end of the year, in November, and it was a hard time. But Milly, she gave us a lot of support. What I liked about her was her knowledge, her communications. She was always answering all my emails and my texting on time, and she cared about us. So I really recommend her and her team. They are very good. We open houses. She did it every other weekend. And that was a hit, total hit. Everybody was coming in and out of my house, and they love it.
Even though during the festivities, like the holidays, everybody was like in a food coma, right? Nobody was coming out, but at the end, the workout, everybody was starting to work out, and the property sold.
Yes.
So that was nice.
Yeah. Don't worry about the stress level. It's very low with Milly. She takes care of everything. I'm so happy.
And we have a team that stands there. I can't be in many places at once, but I have awesome support. My partners, Gina did the closing with us.
Gina,
That's right. So we had outstanding performance with our partners. So we hand walk you through the process. There are seller programs that we are available to share with you. Go to our website, Newhomeprograms.com. You will find my information, you will find our partners, and you will find where you can actually submit your information and actually move forward to whatever buying or selling, right?
Yes.
Don't leave until we take that picture with everyone.
Sure.
Thank you for your time. Anything else you want to say before you go?
Yes, that my husband George is so happy to work with you guys, with both of you. And in the future, we're planning to use your service.
Good.
And not only myself, my whole family, and my friends.
That's
of
awesome.
course.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.